Ruto in panic mode as Alfred Keter addresses mourners chanting Wantam after Joanna Ngeno's requiem mass. What went wrong? Why is Ruto's bedroom suddenly chanting Wantam? Is it because Rigathi Gachagua exposed that the late Dikir MP Joanna Ngeno had been assassinated in a plane crash that killed 6 in Nandi County, making the ground stand hostile towards William Ruto and all UDA MPs, as Oscar Sudi was frustrated, heckled, chased during the burial of the late MP Ngeno? Emor Dikir is a no-go zone for William Ruto after Alfred Keter says assuring President William Ruto of being Wantam. Tension flared in Emor Dikir early in the morning after MP Alfred Keter delivered a fiery address to a massive crowd shortly after a joint requiem service honoring helicopter crash victims, including the late MP Ngeno. The emotional gathering held in memory of the departed leaders quickly shifted into a charged political rally as Keter took to the stage, with the residents still mourning. The former Nandi Hills MP declared Emor Dikir a political stronghold opposed to William Ruto. What suddenly changed? Ruto's bedroom now chanting Wantam. Is it because of the insinuations that Emor Dikir MP, the late Ngeno, was assassinated due to political interests, the refusal of him signing off the land of minerals to the government, and others speculating he had joined the opposition, Rigathi Gachagua, who announced the late MP had been assassinated by the government due to political interests. But do you think William Ruto will survive the Wantam in Kipsigis after Gachagua exposed the late Ngeno was the kingpin of the Kipsigis and he had been assassinated by the government? Dikir is a no-go zone for President Ruto. Wantam is inevitable, Keter proclaimed, using the popular slogan meaning Wantam to suggest that President William Ruto will not secure a second term in 2027. What's your take? Will William Ruto penetrate the Kipsigis, once known as his bedroom, as the kingpin Ngeno fell hard in Nandi due to a plane crash? The insinuations he was assassinated by the government, creating a political tension. Even Sudi and all UDA MPs were chased as Wantam chants erupted, with Sudi blaming Rigathi Gachagua after he announced the death of the MP Ngeno. A funeral ground turns into one big political battle as the ground stand hostile.
Mtu anatangaza kifo ya mtu, watoto wake wajijua, familia yake hawajasikia, ndugu yake hawajui. Yani umeanza kusimama juu ya gari, umetangaza kifo ya Ng'eno. Leo umetutumanishia vijana atu disrupt sijui mazishi. Wewe nataka nikwambie wewe Mr. Barokas. Mazishi itaendelea, Kenya itaendelea, na ujinga itakoma. Sisi wengine tunalia. Wewe unasimama kanisani unaongea matope. Unataka unasafuru na kutuunganisha. Sisi tulipita siasa ya ujinga zamani. Na wacha nikwambie wewe wa Munyoro. Hautawahi kuwa kitu Kenya hii. Kwa sababu Mungu mwenyewe hawezi kukubali kwanza, wachana na sisi binadamu. Kwa sababu hata saa hii kile unaendesha kubwa na ukabila. Unatenga watu wa mlima, sisi watu wa mlima. Sisi watu wa mlima ni watu wa Kenya. Kama kuna mtu afai kuwa mkabila, ni mtu anatoka hiyo mlima, kwa sababu wako pembe zote za Kenya. Na uache kufanya Wakikuyu wachukiwa na Wakenya wengine. Wewe ni shetani na wewe ni ibilisi na utashindwa.
The question is, do you think Rigathi Gachagua is the one who caused political tension during Ng'eno's burial? According to the scenes, there was such a heavy political tension. Chaos erupted. Sudi heckled. All UDA MPs rejected. As the Nandi Hills MP, Keter was greatly cheered with a wide reception right in front of Oscar Sudi. Whom do you think is going to be the next kingpin of the Kipsigis region? If the Kipsigis have said it is Wantam for William Ruto, once a bedroom belonging to Ruto, now chanting Wantam, what could be the cause? Do you think it's because of Rigathi Gachagua, who announced the death of the late MP Ng'eno as foul play murdered by the government because of being the Kipsigis kingpin and refusing to sign off the land that contains minerals that the government was targeting? Was Ng'eno a hindrance to the government? Had Ng'eno decided it is Wantam joining Rigathi Gachagua, being allies in stopping William Ruto from being re-elected? Come 2027, politics, the games and interests, the dirty games of politics. Assassinate one in order to make your plans work. If Ng'eno was a hindrance, termination, elimination, scapegoat on a plane crash in Nandi County. How many politicians have been assassinated through the plane crash? The government is fond of assassinating politicians through plane crashes. We saw the famous General Ogola died mysteriously in a plane crash. Saitoti Godana, who died in 2006 in the Kenya Air Force plane crash in Marsabit. Saitoti, whose body was discovered in Ngong Forest after a fatal plane crash, with Ogola's plane crash in 2024 in Elgeyo Marakwet. It is called the Mysterious Deaths, Unsolved Mystery, Unanswered Questions. Will an investigation be launched to determine if the late MP Ng'eno was actually assassinated? Because Kipsigis has turned hostile, rejecting William Ruto. What do you think could be the cause? Why is Kipsigis suddenly chanting Wantam with all UDA MPs, including Oscar Sudi, being rejected? Leave me your views on the comment section. Subscribe to Royal News, the channel where you get all your trending bulletins. If it's your first time to listen in, press that subscribe button and ring your notification bell so that you can be fast to receive the news bulletins once we upload them. Until then, GD Ishmaels.